This is a special episode of a very special lady, Suvarna Gaonkar, a lady I've known for about 20 years in connection with films, filmmaking, and the creative arts. She's a lady who's done acting courses and also musical instrument courses like learning to play the guitar and the tabla, plus dance, classical dance courses. I've known her as a filmmaker, and we've actually worked on some film projects together. And over the last 20 years, we've met about 5-6 times per year. And it has always been discussions about the movies, the IFFI International Film Festival of Goa, and related topics. But in recent times, I found out that she was also involved in social work and had been doing a lot of good for the society by helping a lot of children and people related to different social problems. So I started to ask her about this and to find out about this particular avatar of her. I found out that she does social service, but she doesn't talk much about it. She doesn't publicize herself as someone who does a lot of social work. I found out she gives donations and stresses on the point that her name should not be mentioned as someone who's donated the money. Sort of clandestine donations. So different organizations like orphanages and other organizations get monetary help from her sources, but she doesn't want her name mentioned. This is very different from many social workers who try to publicize themselves. While giving donations, they take selfies and photographs of themselves, which they spread around to boost their own publicity. This is a lady very different. She does social work in a clandestine way, does not promote herself in that process. And as I explored more about it, I found out she was also in the process of doing a PhD in social service. So I decided to request her for an interview, and being an old friend, she agreed to give me her time. And I'm grateful to Mrs. Gaonkar for giving me her time. It is indeed my pleasure and honor to present to you Mrs. Suvarna Gaonkar. Please watch.
Hello, my name is Suvarna Gaonkar. I have done my inter-CA and at present I am pursuing my PhD in social service. I have been acting in many short films since my childhood and even produced and directed few films. And even some of my short films have entered in International Film Festival of India. A few of my short films are entered in international film festivals. I also write newspaper articles and blogs for social causes. I have been recently appointed as a State Director for Goa Unit by Human Rights and Social Justice Mission. I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, including me.
There's always somebody who inspires one on the journey of social service. So I asked her who inspired her to do social service and help people. Who inspired you to
My mom. My mom inspired me to do all these things. Whatever activities I'm doing today, it's just because of her. She was a major, you can say, she was a major inspiration for me in my childhood. She was like always help others, help poor. So by looking at her only, I started doing all these things.
As an artist, asked her about her acting journey.
I started my acting in, I think I was in 8th standard at that time. And at that time I wrote a drama. I was in 8th standard at that time.
You wrote a drama?
Yeah, I wrote it by myself. One person, he was my tuition teacher, he knew that I like writing and all. And I used to write diary also. Diary. Okay. Just to write diary. Once I think he had read my diary, whatever I had written there, and he just told me like, how you write all these things? I said, no, just I like to write. I like to write about myself. I like to write about nature. So he just told me to write one drama. There was a competition at that time. So I said, okay, fine, I'll see. I'll try to write, sir, I said. And I wrote one drama. And that drama got 3rd place.
Wow.
Yeah. So he was like, wow, so brilliant, brilliant child you are, he said. And he came to my father and he told my father about it. My father was also like, he asked me, you want to join acting? Do you want to do something? Like, my father was he gave us very free-handed. Free-handed like. I said, I'll see, I'll let you know. Then that was my first incident, and I was also like, I was like proud of myself. Right? I'm just in a 8th standard, and I wrote drama, and that got prize also, and I directed that drama. I told those people how to act, how to do, and then that I still remember. I forgot the name of the drama, but I still remember calling that judge to me. You are a Choti Suvarna. The drama is written by Choti Suvarna, like that he had said. So that is still in my mind. And since that time, my this journey began.
And tell us about your other short film which you acted as you went through
After
college.
that, in colleges also, I have acted in many dramas. I have danced, and then after college also, in university also I did. Then I started doing short films. Short films, Save Girl Child, and my short films or whatever I do, whatever I did, that was all for social causes only social causes. I just remember the name of the drama. It was Ikudun Tikade. Then judges were so much impressed with me, and since that time they started calling me. From that moment, they said the third prize owner is Suvarna. They took my name and then they just give me that title called Choti Suvarna.
She's also started organizing musical shows, and the proceeds of these shows, the tickets sold, that amount she donates for social welfare and social causes. So asked her to tell us about this process. I've heard about your music show productions. Please tell us about it.
Yeah, I have a creation named Suvarna Creation. I organize musical programs through that, and I have done few programs, and again my motto in future will be serving poor people. Meaning whatever incentives I will earn from those, I will donate it to the poor people or for any social causes.
She doesn't do much publicity about her social work, but I wanted her to tell us a little bit about it. So asked her about her social work, and please tell us about it. Tell us about your social work.
Yeah, I do social work also, meaning I do counseling. Okay, I do counseling for organ donors. Whoever hesitate to donate their organs, for them I do counseling. Then also recently I have started doing counseling for HRGs. HRGs in the sense high risk group people for HIV/AIDS. For them also, I counsel them to get them tested. Then again, people also call me to give lectures on various awareness on various aspects of life. Recently, I have given a lecture on this. What is that? Purified water, then malaria, breastfeeding, breast cancers. Yes, whatever they say, I go and deliver the lecture.
About this lady, I came to know that she was in the process of writing a book from some other sources. And I wanted to know a little bit more about this, also a new side about her. She'd been involved in script writing, I knew that, but a book was another chapter of her life. So asked her about this book she was writing. Tell us about your book which you're writing.
Yeah, I have finished one, already written one book. The name of my book is Swarnakshara. That will be again for social cause purpose. Okay. And that will be launched in April, month of April, 9th April. Actually, it's on my birthday. So on that day, I will be launching the book.
Now, book is about what?
Yeah, the book will contain various stories in the sense, different stories serving the public. Okay, so each story will give a different message to the public, like for a social cause. My stories will be always for the social cause only.
My next question to her was, who motivates her? Who keeps her going? Who encourages her? Could you tell us about this? Tell us about who motivates you to do all this work.
The main motivator of my life is my husband, Siddesh Gaonkar. He always motivates me to do new things. Even when I say no, Siddesh, will I be able to do that? He says, no, you can do that. You know it. Just go ahead and do it. So he's the main motivator of my life. I work for women's empowerment and also for the discrimination against widows.
As the director of Human Rights and Social Justice Mission, she had a message to give to the audience. that she would be available to help people who are having human rights issues and problems. So she's approachable, she said, and this is her message.
Finally, I would like to announce your anyone, meaning poor, rich, irrespective of poor, rich, you all can contact me for any kind of help. Huh? If you feel that your rights have been violated by people, you can contact me. My phone number will be on the screen.
She also serves meals to homeless people who hang out at bus stands, railway stations, and slum areas. She gets invited as a guest of honor, where she also gives speeches about social aspects like pollution, hygiene, goodwill, and goodness of humankind. A very important aim of her life is to build an orphanage to help children who are homeless to find a home where they can get affection, care, and lovingness in their life to become good citizens of India and the world.
Yeah, I am grateful to everyone, each and every one person in my life, especially my father, my brothers, my sister, husband. The main person whom I am thankful to from my heart is my husband, because he always motivates me, inspires me, encourages me for different things. And along with my husband, my in-laws, my father-in-law and my mother-in-law, they are just like my parents to me. And my sister, I have only one sister, that sister. She also inspires me like a mother. Means after mother, the person who have always supported me and always stood by my side is my sister. And I'm very, very grateful to God also for all these things. Thank you so much.
I'd like to thank you, Mrs. Suvarna Gaonkar, for giving us your time, your patience, and telling us your story. I'm truly honored to know you as a friend. I'm truly grateful and would like to thank you for being the way you are. God bless you with lots of success and lots of mission fulfillment in your life aims ahead. Thank you very much. God bless you. Dev khares bare karo. Thank you.